gonna bring you down, but for real, you might as well give up now.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. DA Jacob.
Kevin, thank you. There is no question that Dallas is Luka.
Indeed. Something special, David. Thanks. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Thunder. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's Dallas right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Jalen Brunson. Johnson is out there for Porzingis. Then there's Doncic, and it's Berg in at Batista. And for Oklahoma City. And Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's joined by George. Big Dog is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Money in at the point. A three from Simmons, and the three ball is good. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
So many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. Hits it from three-point range.
That is a sweet-looking jumper there, boy. Doncic doesn't need much space or time to get shots off.
I remember when Doncic was first asked, who's your favorite player? And, well, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said, LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder.
I'm here.
Get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim for the rest of the team.
Well, he is looking confident so far.
Usually, I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Down low, and James throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess. Not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
To the inside, and Simmons slams it in.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
Hey, you want to watch me stream? You want to watch me play Search for Destroy?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. .135 left here in the first quarter. A floater, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Leadership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Brunson, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly...
Oh, what a play!
Woo!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills
To pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climbing.
And the rejection by James. To the middle. And Simmons slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves